Hello guys, my name is Arash Haddad. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are learning Python, data science, or software development, you have probably heard terms like IDE, VSCode, or Google Colab. In this video, I'm gonna compare these terms side by side and help you understand how to work with each of them and how developers are benefiting from each one. Keep watching. So guys, before we jump in, I want to tell you you can read everything I'm talking about in this video on my site, on my newsletter, pycoin24.com. Here, as you can see, I put the link in the description. After you watching the video, you can visit my newsletter too. If you want, for example, taking some codes and you want to test it, you can visit my site. But let's talk about what is an IDE actually is. First, let me minimize this page. So what is an IDE actually is? IDE means integrated development environment. It's not just a code editor. It's your command center, code, files, terminal debugging, and Git version control all in one place. You can work with all of them in just one code editor. You can start simple, and whenever you need, you can add something at the road. So first I want to talk about VS Code. After that we talk about Google Colab. Right now VS Code is running locally on my machine, and with this icon you can install whatever extension you want. For example, I search Python, we wait a little, and here you can see multiple Python extensions. For example, you click on Python. Here I have installed it. For you, here may write install. You click on it and it will automatically install on your VS Code. You can search whatever you want. For example, Python, JavaScript, codecs for OpenAI, Django, lots of things. GitHub, Jupyter. That's it. So now I want to talk how you can create new file in your VS Code. You can simply right click. Let me find it. You on the nav bar, you right click and new text file, and here you go. You can write whatever you want, and simply by pressing Command S you can say name your file, new project, and where you want to save it, and click on save. But I have created the file before, which we want to talk about, which we want to test it in this video, and I want to compare running code on VS Code and Google Colab to see what's the differences they will have, and how you can open terminal on VS Code by simply clicking on this icon. As you can see, let me make it bigger. Here, this icon, when you click on it, this is your terminal. You can run your code. Now I want to talk about how you can connect your VS Code to your server. This is one of the main advantages of VS Code. You can connect your VS Code to your server. For example, you are running a website, web app, a game on your server. It should work 24/7, so you have to run your code on server, and you can simply connect your codes from your server to your local machine by SSH. How you can do this? First, you should add your server configuration to your VS Code. You click on search, click on show and run commands, click on remove SSH, open SSH configuration, and click on the first one where you can see .ssh config. And here you can see I have added sample one. Here you should write your server host name, your server IP address, your server username, and when you save this file, you can close this. I save this. You can close it and click on this blue icon and connect to tunnel or connect current window to host. For example, here as you can see my server, and right now it will ask you to write your server password, and after that you will connect to your server. And with this icon you can manage your files on your server simply. Because I don't input anything, I will get error. Now let's talk about Google Colab. Here on this side, this is Google Colab. Here you can name your file, for example Google Colab test, and hit enter. Your file name will be changed. This is Google Colab. You don't need any installation, no setup needed. It's just on the browser, and GPUs and TPUs are already there. Colab is about speed, exploration, and data analysis. So now let's run the code on both of them and see the differences. On VSCode, because we have to install libraries. For example, here we need to install pandas library. I install this on a virtual environment. If you don't know how you can use virtual environment, drop a comment, tell me, and I will create another video about virtual environment. But for now, we just click on terminal and run Python 3 and our Python file name, and when you hit enter, your code will be run. We wait a little because we have to download this file and read it. Here we are. Our data have been downloaded. We print our head, first 5 rows of our data. We get our data description with data.describe. We print it. With describe, we can check count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25%, 50%, 75%, and maximum of our numerical data in our data set. And with this command, print data dot is null dot sum show us each column how many nulls have in their data. Here as you can see, our data is complete and we don't have any null data. And we use our data set and get new data set. By combining them, we get BMI of each person with this formula, and we print the first 5 rows. As you can see, here we had just 2 columns, and now we have 3 because we have added BMI column 2. And now let's jump to VS Code. What's the difference between VS Code and Google Colab? In VS Code, we can simply create multiple capsule and run each code separately on each capsule. For example, here I put each code in each capsule. Let me create another one. and then I delete all of this. I run this command, run this one, run this. As you can see, this capsule just show us data.head, just show us five first row of our data set. We named our data set data here, as you can see, and then we print the description of our data set in a separate capsule, and we check our nulls data on our data set with this command, and we create another feature in our data set in another capsule. So here you saw clearly the differences between VS Code and Google Colab. You can use VS Code when you are building something real, for example, apps, scripts, API, or long-term and big projects. But with Colab, this is when you need speed, you need data analysis, or you want to experimenting with your data set. You want to just hanging around, test something. It's perfect for this. And also imagine you combine these two, you become a powerhouse. That's when things get really fun. If you come to the end and you like this video and learn something, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and more video will come soon. Bye for now.